Is it afternoon? No, it's almost 12 o'clock. Fix my hair. Ha. Good morning, TikTok. Hey, yes, YouTube. Know to find more people. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. Lots of people. Lots of people. We have a very good topic today. Very good topic. So come on a bunch. Invite people to come on. We're going to be talking about a subject that is pretty good. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. Today we are going to be talking about do you think women should receive Happy Father's Day greetings or sentiments or whatever it is? What do you think of a woman receiving Father's Day greetings? That's the topic that we're going to be exploring for the next hour and a half. I know the Bible said in Ephesians 5:23, for husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body. So what do you think? Do you think that women should receive Happy Father's Day, knowing that they are not fathers and they can't be fathers because fathers are fathers? I said in my program for women who are playing or assuming, because they're really not playing, women who are assuming the role of fathers. You want to come on? Let's talk about it.
Level of creativity to this level. There are levels of things. There are levels of things. One of them,
Hello?
one of them,
Yes, sir.
one of them. I salute you. I salute you, one of them.
Thank you. I salute you
Bless you.
too. Bless you. Blessings.
Man, it's been a while, long time, long time.
I know. How are you
My
doing?
spirit is my experience, I'm fine. And yourself.
I am pretty good. Thank you. I'm blessed.
Wow, wow. God be the glory. God be the glory.
Amen.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's powerful. Thanks once again, Jerry, because it's been a good time. It's been a good time. God bless you so much.
Yes. How do you feel about our subject today? Um, do you think women should um, be greeted with Happy Father's Day? Not that they are
Yeah,
fathers, but because they are assuming the role of fathers, especially fathers who get up and leave the wife with children or the woman with children. Do you think it's appropriate for woman, somebody just said Happy Father's Day to a woman? I don't think because the woman cannot be man because man is the man. But because
woman of God,
yes,
woman of God, you see, the whole thing, you see, the reason at which all these things are happening is because we are trying to misquote certain things and we are trying to mislead certain things because woman is a
for sure.
man.
Yeah,
You cannot give a position of a man to a woman. Neither can you give a position of a woman to a man
true.
because man is a head. That is our kind of head.
Yeah,
That is how I've been created.
Ephesians 5:23.
That is it. But right from the first of Adam,
Yeah,
you don't give the authority that belongs to a man to a woman. A woman is a certain role or certain level of role that you play. And a man has a certain level of role that he plays as a man.
right.
So you cannot diagnose a man to a woman, no matter what it is. Let the children make the woman the head.
That is true. But I don't think if someone said to a woman Happy Father's Day, I don't mean that they think that she's a woman. I think it's just to me it should be a temporary gesture.
You are right. What I'm trying to say is that what you are saying is right. You can call a woman or you can give a woman a happy Father's Day. Listen, there's nothing wrong with that. Either way, provided that you are saying you have a clear understanding of what you are saying because some women they have lost their husband because of one or two reasons. Their husbands are no more. And the woman has taken the position of that man. And that woman is the one who has taken care of the children till the woman has raised up these children in God's fear. And these children have become curious. So if you give that woman the happy Father's Day, there is nothing wrong with that. But let it not be that that woman will also have to be a man that he is. I get the hope. It shouldn't be that that woman should think he is a man.
No, no. No, no, a real woman. A real woman is not going to think that they're man. Because my husband died when my children were young. My son was four, and assumed that role. And if somebody I go to church and somebody said, "Oh, it's Father's Day, happy Father's Day, sister," we laugh it off and we just move on because we know that I'm not a man, you know. But because they know that I am the man and the woman of the home right now, they may gesture that and say,
Please, power tap the screen for us. Power tap the screen. Don't please when you come power tap the screen. Power tap this is serious conversation going on between the
"I
two.
like you, I like." Come on, yes.
Just listen. Power tap the screen. Keep power tap the screen for the myself also. Listen, one of what you are saying is the right thing you are saying because you don't presume or you don't assume to be a man, but because you've lost your husband and you have taken the position of your husband. That is why sometimes when the kids want the topic and the what is Father, the topic and the husband will give you the right to claim the father's position.
No,
Sometimes
no, 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 no. You can't. And rightly so, you can't. You can't claim and said you are a man and no. And the thing is that I don't like to see a woman who really thinks that they are trotting upon their husband. The woman cannot trot upon their husband because they are working more money. They are this and that. It shouldn't be so. The man is the man.
If the man is the man, as Ephesians said,
Yeah.
the man is always the man. And right from the creation, that is how God created the man. And out of the man, the woman was taken out of the man. So the man is always the man. And the woman is always the woman. And that is why you cannot, that's why I said, you can't get the position of a man position of a woman.
No.
You know, certain circumstances, around the circumstances, you can give that to the woman. Because strong women assume men's position.
No, as I said, as a gesture, you just, but in reality and in actuality,
Yeah,
it cannot be.
that is it. It is not biblical. It is not biblical. It is not biblical. And it is out of doctrine. I get it. So, what please, when you can power that is for us, please power that we are sharing something that myself and the woman of God, we are sharing something that very, very vital, very vital, very, very vital, very crucial.
I
Very
know they are listening, but they're not doing any liking.
They are not like, they are not like, they are not like, they are not forward, and they are not sending it also. So, what you say, you want to set way. You have to say what's right because that is what is happening now. It's happening all over, it's happening around. Even in the house of God. I get it. Yesterday, my bishop, he called one that have lost his husband for a couple of years. And this woman is the one who have taken care of his children. So he called him and said, if you want to bless every father that you visit is an old man, you can ask this woman to it. You can bless this woman also as a friend of God. Yes, taking that position of a man. Because the husband has them, or he lost them. And he is the one who has taken care of the children. For no reason. I get it. So to call the woman and say, happy father, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But let that woman also not hear that because they call me, they give me of happy father, so I have a father. No, it's not.
And really, I don't even think some woman would really want to assume that because today I saw this man says women are too manly. Yeah, they're saying that woman is too manly and they don't want a manly woman. And did they say manly? They don't want a woman or two, let me see, masculine. The man said they don't want a masculine man. I was talking to this doctor man, and they said, "Oh, you think I should stop? I shouldn't settle down with a manly, masculine woman." And the man said, "It's not that women are masculine, but man run away and leave the children, and then the woman has to play the role of a man and a woman, and so now man don't want them because they have 3, 4, 5 kids, children, and then no father around." And then no other man wants them. So whose responsibility is that?
You see, when it happens about, it becomes the woman's responsibility. I get the whole thing. Because if the woman, if the man ran away, leaving the woman with kids, either the family take over, the family of the man take over, or if there is anyone who can help you, that let me take the position of that man, that is also clear. But if that man makes that issue system.
The thing is, if a family takeover doesn't happen in the real world, it may be just happen in Africa. It doesn't happen in Canada. It doesn't happen in England. It doesn't happen in Jamaica. It doesn't happen in the United States. It doesn't happen anywhere. In Africa, once you get children, you are on your own.
So yeah, when it happens like that, it means that that woman will go to a lot. When the man is the man with the children, that woman go to a lot in Africa. In Africa,
Amen. Amen. So, oh, now, then, a man have the audacity to say they don't want a masculine woman, and the woman have 3, 4, 5 children, and somebody gave it to her. Somebody else want to come on. We're accepting. Come on. Let's talk this over today. Somebody gave the woman the children. Somebody gave them the children.
okay,
So if somebody gave somebody children, whose responsibility? Both party should protect themselves. If you're not ready for marriage, you should protect yourself. But you already have the children. Whose responsibility it is?
once you end up having the children, that has become your responsibility. Once you have been able to give birth or you have been able to bring them to this world, it becomes your responsibility. Either a woman or a man. When the woman leaves you or the man leaves you, once you brought them to this world, it becomes your responsibility.
It is.
Take care of these children.
And if my take on that is, even if the man leave or the woman leave, you cannot leave your children. The children is still yours.
That is it. Blood is thicker than water. Blood is thicker than water. These children still bear your name. So you cannot leave them. You can. You cannot. Please power down the screen and please you can send your video. You cannot leave these children. No. You can't. You cannot leave the children. You cannot. You cannot do that. It's against the law.
It is.
You cannot leave these children because it's against the law. There are a lot of things that is happening. There are a lot of things.
But then, you shouldn't leave the children. But then again, people start speaking bad about children. They start speaking bad about ladies. You know what I mean? Ladies are the backbone of a family. When father's gone out to work, the mother takes over until he gets home.
Oh yeah. You are,
But they just,
you are right.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Woman of God, that is what is happening in our days. That is what is happening in our country. There are law that is going on. There are law that is happening in this country.
The thing is that you know what I mean. I know a lot of us grow up, especially black people grow up these days. Maybe people tell you about having children. When I was growing up, nobody talked about children. I was about 17 years old when my mother was telling me that children came from your place. Because back in the days, nobody talk about, oh, you can get pregnant because they don't expect you're supposed to do those things to get pregnant. So they don't talk about it. These days it's a little different. The children learn more things. But they should start telling children how to protect themselves if they have to do that. So we don't have all these children walking around and no man, and then you can't get a husband because they said you have children before and people don't want you. Who gave the woman the children?
That is one thing. That is one. That is one almost important question. That is one of the most important questions we have to ask. I get it. The best thing that if you're able to live a place you're not ready to take care of kids, don't go to
Yes, but listen, that is so true. But you don't understand the pressure that girls are under from men, young men, to have relationship. They have a lot of pressure to have relationship because they go, oh, if you do it for me, okay, we're gonna get married. Oh, you know I love you. Oh, and you know, and you know. They do, they do, and because they do that, the woman said, "All right, are you sure you're gonna marry to me? Yes, I'm gonna marry to you. Are you sure? Are you?" And the next thing, boom, they get pregnant. Oh, whose name is not mine? Who talking about baby girl? And that's where it is. The poor woman is stranded having a child out of wedlock.
that is why as a woman you need to be very, very distracted. Not distracted
Yeah,
because if you don't develop yourself,
yeah,
I that is why you need to be everywhere else but clear. Somebody is calling my mom.
okay,
Somebody is calling my mom. One of God, let me come
okay,
back again. I think somebody is calling me.
okay. Go ahead and come.
Let me come back.
All right.
All right. So let me talk to them.
Okay.
Someone is trying to.
Okay, that was nice. I missed it. Yeah, but come on. If you come on, give me some lights up here. If you get, why would men keep saying they don't want a masculine woman? What do you mean, masculine woman? Oh, should I settle with a masculine woman? And that Professor Van, he was the doctor. It's so lame. And I don't understand what you mean woman is a masculine woman. If a woman is taking care of children, have to be working, come home, cut the lawn. You know that's what I do? So maybe no man wants me because I'm masculine. Because I have to work, I have to cut the lawn, I have to clean the house, I paint the house. If you don't have somebody to do those things for you, don't you think you have to do them yourself? And I would think a man would love a woman who can help them out, not to get up and say the woman is masculine. And I don't understand what you mean masculine. Do they mean that they have muscles? I don't know because most women these days lift weights, work out, do all that kind of thing. What do you mean a masculine woman? The man abandoned their children systematically. They get into the system. The man abandoned their children. Yes, women abandon their children too. Don't get me wrong. Because there's a lot of children I meet that says mama run away with. And for the likes of me, I can't even understand it. I can't even conceive it. But let me say a parent. A parent run, leave their children on one party. Although the children didn't ask to be born, but if it so happened that you do, and somebody get in their motherly way, it is both parties' responsibility. It is both parties. It's not one, it's not two. If mother is working and not in the home, mother has to bring money home to the man to take care of the children. Yesterday, I saw this man said it's hard to take over $58,000 a year to take care of a dog. And that's a dog versus children. You know how much nights I spend at the hospital when my kids were baby with cold and flu and this and running nose and feeding nose and feeding. Good morning, my dear. You know how much nights and morning, sometimes for the whole, I was in Jamaica for the whole day and night. You spend in the hospital with a child to take care of that precious baby. It is not one person. All right, you can't get along with the husband, you can't get along with the wife, and you decided to leave. You leave the wife or the marriage partner. You don't leave the children. You come and weekend and take your children out to the park, to the movie, give them some love. Let them have that party. Motherly or fatherly love. Don't leave them on one party. It is not easy. I have to go to that. I'm sitting there going, oh my God. When my son said he don't want to play football anymore, I was elated because I still don't understand the game. But you have to put them in these things. You have to put children, and you have to go to cheer them on. Yes, and he does. But you have to do the physical stuff. Prayer without works is dead. You have to do the physical stuff. You got to go outside and you got to play ball with them. I saw my friend have some children and they're always in the house, and I'm saying, don't you take the children out and go for a walk or play ball or something? You have to play ball with them. You have to do things with them. I taught my son to drive. I take him one day. We have a big spot around the back of a supermarket. And 2 evenings I take him around and my son was driving. Because he's a boy, he grasps it very quickly. My son started driving so quickly. He's a man. I didn't have a man to say, you know what I mean? And although you're in the church, some of the people them don't get up and play father figure to the children. I heard the man says, "Oh, you know what I mean? You come and this and community gonna take care of children." It is not at all. Community don't take care of children. First time They used to do that and says big brother, big sister. They used to have that. My son used to have a big brother, but I didn't trust big brother. I didn't trust anybody around my children. My dear. I did not trust anybody around my children because all the things that they do behind your back to children, no way anybody's going to do that to my kids, my children. I will not trust anybody for my son to sleep over or my daughter to sleep at the house. No, it is not happening. Not what I see. I was watching an African movie this morning, and the woman was so busy working, and the living boyfriend that she brought in the home gave her daughter 3 children. She had 3 abortions. Eventually, she passed out and died after the 3rd one. I will not trust not a soul around my children and my grandchildren. My daughters know that. If my daughters have partners and they're walking, let me tell you something. I am following their eyes to see where their eyes land. And anyhow, they are looking at the breast and they are looking at the bottom when they are walking. I have a problem with you. You're not a man, you're a perv. Any man who uses their eyes to follow children, I have a problem with it. And that's why when my husband died, I did not get up and say I'm getting married. I could have get married 10 times over. Definitely, my darling. I could have get married 10 times over, but I choose not to because I didn't want anybody to come to my house and see my children. Oh, my big daughter, come on. If you see my big daughter shape, you wouldn't believe it's a Coca-Cola bottle, even though she's a big woman. My daughter, I have 3 children, and you can't believe my daughter's shape. Belly, washboard belly, and big butt, and waist is like 24, and you know. So I know if I bring somebody to my home, they're gonna start looking at my children instead of looking at me. So I let them stay away from me. I let them stay so I can grow my children so I don't have to let them grow by themselves and I end up going to jail. What does a man mean that they don't want a masculine woman? And what do you think about a woman who assumed the role of Happy Father's Day when there's no man around? And when I say happy, I think I said on my program to the woman who is playing the role of a father. I don't mean that they are a father. I know they are, darling. I don't mean that they are a father. I mean that women who are assuming that role. That don't mean they are, because there is no father in there. The woman is a father and the woman is the mother. I don't believe that the woman is that they are just playing or assuming there are no men in the home at present. And so we have to be the man and the woman. It doesn't mean that they are man, because a woman cannot be man, because man is the head of a woman, as God is the head of man. So people blow it out of proportion, saying the women are masculine, the women are masculine, and you think I should satisfy with a masculine woman. How the heck do you mean? Masculine woman. What I want somebody to explain what they mean masculine. Come on here, man, and explain to me what the heck is a masculine woman. I don't know what a masculine woman is. I don't know. I need some man to come on here to explain things to me. I don't know what a masculine man woman is. A masculine woman is because is that she's strong, she's bulky, she have big calf, she have big muscle. Is that I don't understand what men mean by they don't want a masculine woman. Let me see, Melissa. Come on, Melissa, if your phone not giving you problem. What does a man mean by a masculine woman? Anybody
Hi,
know?
Mom.
Hi, darling.
How are you, honey?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Can you see me?
I can see you.
You have me laughing about the masculine. Oh wow, what is a masculine woman? I think when men say that, that means a characteristic of a man. But when you're a single parent, you have no choice.
I
Like,
know,
you
but
gotta be strong for
is
your
that
family.
they're rough? Is that they have a rough demeanor? Is that what they call
Yeah,
masculine?
I think so. I think so. I think so, Ma. Yeah, I don't. Some of that I don't understand.
I was
I
watching a
don't
thing
understand.
that man Barbara, and I make note of it, and I said, I am not going to do the Bible thing today. I'm going, but I don't understand. One of the guys said, "Oh, I should go in there and take care of all those. What the word he mean? What
Masculine
is it?
women.
Pookie and Ray Ray." He said, "She run up and down with Pookie and Ray Ray." What the hell is that?
I'm not sure what the. I think Pookie and Ray were certain men. Pookie is like I really don't understand that either. That's a ghetto term.
Oh. One of the boys said,
Ghetto.
"Oh, when she run up and down with Pookie and Ray Ray and get all the children, then I should go there to take it. I don't want a masculine woman." And I'm saying, what the heck? Well, Pookie and Ray Ray should be taking care of those children. Why would you go and lay up with Pookie and Ray Ray and then get children and then you end up with them? I think they should start to do. You know, I think one time in Jamaica, like in the early 60s, they people was having popping out babies right and left, and they come up with the birth control.
Like you're doing now.
And they come up with that birth control, and the birth control was everywhere. Nurse come around the area telling people and putting people on birth control, so they stop having all this pop out like firecracker. They stop popping out all these children because people are just going crazy having children, and so they teach them to. They come up with a pill, they come up with injection, they come up with another thing, uh, diaphragm or something from or whatever.
Yeah. There's so many.
Yeah, IUD and all this kind of thing. So from way back in the days, they come on because really people don't talk about those children, those things with children back in the days. They don't talk about those things.
Yeah.
They don't talk about those things.
Yeah. That's because they didn't have those things what they have now. A lot of it.
I was like 17. I asked my mother where baby come from. My mother said, "Didn't you hear the no, 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 my mother's sister daughter as a child. She is married." And I said, "Mommy, where did the baby come from?" Mama said, "Oh, did you hear the plane that passed early this morning? The plane dropped it down."
Oh wow.
They don't want to sit down and tell you that these things, and now it's different time because the parents are much younger than my time, but they never used to tell you anything about those things. They're not telling you anything about children. Because they think if they tell you, then you know what I mean. If they tell you, you're gonna you're gonna go out there and do it.
Yeah, because my granddaughter, she asked me, "Yeah," and I said, "You know what? Go ask your mother." Because I'll tell my granddaughter the truth, but I don't know if her mother wants me to tell her the truth. So I have to
Right?
say, you
It is. It is. And then you know, after you lay up with these guys, they don't understand. Man will never understand because they think that woman wants to have, like maybe some people do, I don't know. Because you have these men that comes to you young. I'm not talking about old men, no. I'm talking about men in your age group when you're growing up. And these men would come to you and, oh, I love you, I love you, I'm gonna marry you, I'm gonna do, and then, and then once you do the deeds, once you do the deed, then you are left alone. As soon as you tell them that you're pregnant, all of a sudden it's not their child. Who are you talking? They are the one who used to be around you all the time, and all of a sudden now, all of a sudden, it's not their child. It is not their child when they are around you day and night. And as soon as you give in to them, they love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. You can't walk on the street, they're there to hold your hand. And as soon as you said, you know, I think I'm pregnant, the different the look on their face, the look on their face change. I think I heard a young girl come in here and said, some guy said she used to have her picnic. In Jamaica, that's all that they call it picnic. Have my picnic. Or you should have a picnic for me. And once you have the picnic for them. And that's how you have all these children around and around because young girls believe these men what they're saying that it's true. It is not true. Especially when they want to defile you.
Yeah.
They come and tell you all kind of things. And you are young, you want to believe it. I describe it.
I guess describe it. Yeah, wait a minute.
Okay, so that
But that's all men. That's in all races. Not just the black race. That's in all races.
well, my dear, honestly,
In our culture.
the black race is only two races. I don't want to go into it. It's only two races I see that pop out baby like that out of wedlock. Honestly, it's only two races. Because the black people believe when other guys come and said, "Oh, have the picnic for me." You know, honestly, we don't know it. I don't know. That's what they call Pookie and Rere. But back in my days, they used to do the same thing.
Yeah.
They used to do that just the same. They would
See,
follow
you
you.
gotta realize you have to go back to, unfortunately, you gotta go back to slavery. That's where they had places and camps where people were to breed, and the black man was to breed, and that's all that he did. He breed with a woman that he didn't know, made babies. That's what it all comes. It all comes back to that. It all comes back to that. And that's generational stuff. That's generational curses
My
that
God.
we put upon ourselves from our generations before us, because we did not follow our God. We failed. All of the things that we are going through right now in this life is we are being persecuted because we denied our Father. We turned his back. It says in Deuteronomy 28.
And it's true because the black man was a breeder, so they could get the children to sell.
Yeah, that's the woman too. Not just the black man, but the woman too.
Well, the black man was the stud.
Yeah, the black man was the stud. Exactly. They had breeding camps.
And they used to look for the strong black man with muscle and the one that worked hard, and there was the breeder.
Right.
because they want to say the children are big and strong and they, oh God Almighty.
But you know, everything that happened, we did it to ourselves. A lot of people don't realize, well, why black people? Why black people? Because we did it, or our ancestors, the people before us.
Yeah,
And
but
it
yeah,
all goes down.
yeah, but they couldn't.
It all goes down
After
to
they was
generation things.
after they were sold into slavery, they couldn't help it. What was done to them after that? They really couldn't help it.
Some of it they couldn't. Yeah, because we were all divided.
And those, yes, my dear, those days are over. So, you want to come on, Delilah? Let me see.
No, I don't think those days are over. They're not over because we're sitting in it now. Us black people, we're sitting in it now. It's not over. It's
No. Well,
generational.
what she's saying, we need to take accountability. We do, and we need to have differently. If we say, well, then, all right, that was what used to be done in the days, and right now I want to make a difference. I don't want to.
Okay.
My mother has 11 children. I said, no way under heaven am I going to have 11 children.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
I don't want 11 children.
It's the mindset. It's the mindset.
Oh, you're dear Bridget. I
But
can.
now they have things that, contraceptive. They have things to stop us from populating. It's all a purpose of somebody's agenda. Really, what it boils down to.
Well, it is, but you know something. As she said, we are. Good morning, my darling. I'm trying to look for you, Darla. If you want to come on, send me an invite. I can't find you. We should take accountability.
Where's Diamond?
I haven't seen her. I'm saying Darla. Come on, Darla. Send me a like. I'm trying to find you so you can come on and talk with us. I don't see you. Because I think this is a good subject. We can, because it is hard when I hear man said, I don't want this kind of woman. I don't. Who make those kind of women? How does those women get that way?
A man, a lot of it.
And that's what the man says. It is man because of the abandonment of man.
Yes.
Man is to be blamed because they leave the woman with the children. And now all of a sudden they don't want masculine woman. And the woman are with Pookie, what do you call it? Pookie and Ray Ray.
Pookie Ray Ray. Yeah, Pookie Ray Ray, mom. No. Well, they want women. They want women they can control.
That is it again.
And that's the problem. I don't need you to control me. We can work together, but I don't.
That's right.
You ain't God. Most women, a woman of God, you're supposed to be submissive to your husband. But it's your approach to it. Okay, I believe that the right husband. There you go. You got to be equally yoked, and a lot of it we're not picking the right partners that's not equally yoked. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Nobody controls me. Not a soul. I have a mind of my own. We are partners. We are equal partners. I'm not going to be disrespectful. I'm not going to rude to you. I'm not going to do those things. But we are equal partners.
But the man is supposed to be the head of the house. But that's the man if he's righteous and living right and doing he's supposed to be before God. The man is supposed to lead. Point blank period. Yeah, we could be equally in something, but no, the man is supposed to lead. No, that is his role. That's the role of our Heavenly Father. Same thing. The thing that you have to do as women, you have to pick the right leader. There you go.
But then again, let me tell you something. You have some man, you have some man, and if you see the man, then they're like a mouse in the house. The man don't have a say. The woman, ask this. Oh, if you go there to do anything, go ask my wife. Go. And I feel like,
That's That's not a true leader. That is not a true leader. I'm sorry. For me, that is not a true leader. No, no, no. That's not how it is. That's not supposed to be.
I think when it comes to certain things, and as the woman handle certain issues, you deal with it. But when it comes down to the big things, the main things, if you see the man be the one that's gonna step in and be like, hey, no, this is what we need to do. So yeah, you do have some men pretty much don't care. Maybe it's something in the house. Most men don't care how you decorate the house.
Yeah.
You just women decorate the house. They don't
The
care.
woman's supposed to be the house.
True.
Yeah.
The woman's supposed to do the skills, the hard work, but it's all supposed to be together.
It comes to making maybe when it comes to making big decisions, that's something we need to discuss. Yes.
Whether big decision or little decision, because the man's supposed to know. If somebody comes to your house, whether for a onion or little kitchen stuff, you can say, well then. But if somebody comes to your house and said, "Can I borrow that your husband's shovel?" You're supposed to go inside and say, honey, Mr. John, come and want to buy the shovel. Is it okay? So he can know where his shovel is.
Right. Exactly.
Don't take it up and give it to him, and when he's looking for it, you give it to somebody else. It's not supposed to.
Right. And the man who's the godly man. Is he living right? There's a lot to it.
But let me tell you something.
I believe
The Bible said the Spirit of God don't strive with men all the time. It's not every time the Spirit of God is with men. Men act out of impulse. And not men per se, but people act out of impulse. And sometimes they do things without even thinking that I'm a Christian. And after they finish, they say, oh my God, what have I done?
I don't even serious. I'm sorry. I'm that way. Oh, this is
See who? Diamond?
I got a beer distraction. And sometimes she blends in or take it. I be trying to see where she at.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. That's why
I was, honestly, this man said there should be, well, first time when my son was growing up, as I said, there used to be Big Brother that you can call, because the man said, oh, it's the community. And he's saying that the community, as soon as the people get rich and the football player, they move out of that community and they move out of the poor community and they move and gone, which they will. As soon as people have money, they move to a different dimension. But at the same time, each person got to take control of their family.
where you're supposed to go is to be the Father. His will, not ours.
change your location is one thing, but you ain't supposed to change the person who you are.
That's right.
Change you because like, because a lot of people don't do that because the money, the status,
I remember Harvey talked about that in one of his kids. He said, yeah, when he got more money, he moved away, and his partner was like, "No, why you move?" He said, "Because I'm not gonna be on a show on tour and come home and y'all just stole all my stuff."
Steve Harvey, I used to follow him. I don't care for him. I don't care for him.
Neither do I. Neither do I. I don't care. I don't care at all.
He's full of
It's just certain things that people say. Well, you know, it's like this. I have to like the person who's giving me the message.
yeah.
I don't have to like it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have to like it. I don't have to. I can agree with certain things you might say. I might feel a certain way. That don't mean we friends. That don't mean I like you. That don't mean I follow you. That don't mean I support you. We just agree on certain things. And, you know, like a person can say something like, yeah, I feel the same way.
True.
And we learn to agree to disagree and keep moving.
Yeah, but
That
the
doesn't
thing.
mean that
If you agreement with it, you're in line with it.
well, yeah, you can agree with somebody, and that be what it is. You can disagree with somebody, and that's just what it is.
That's being an offense.
So,
No,
it ain't like
that's being an offense. That to me, that's being an offense. No, it's either right or wrong. There's no in between. No. For me.
well, an opinion doesn't necessarily have to be right or wrong. That's just your opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
True.
It's not for me to judge if you can have an opinion. I just don't agree with it, but I'll let it go. I'm not
Definitely.
going to argue with you. Trying to get you to see things my way. That's the thing with people. You need to learn to agree to disagree and move on.
Yeah.
Because we all not gonna think alike. What if God had us on earth and we all thought alike and thought the same thing and agreed all the time? There would be no way to live. You know what I mean? So I learned to just agree and disagree and move on. You know what I mean?
Some things I will agree with, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I agree, but I understand where they're coming from.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna agree with it. If it's not right, no, I'm not gonna agree with it. It's wrong. No.
Darla, I'm trying to get you on, but I can't get Darla to come on because she makes some good points.
Sometimes even if people wrong, you still understand it. I understand that you're wrong, but okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna waste my time trying to convince you to see things my way.
Right. There you go. Yeah.
Because a lot of times
The thing is,
you ain't gotta tell them. They know.
the young people of today, especially the younger men, even some of the older men are here come on here bashing women. And the things that come out of these younger guys, I call them children.
You know.
These younger children mouth.
And that's bad.
It's not like everything on the man. It's the women too.
Yeah, exactly. That part. It be both.
And last night I heard this man, and I have to just. Yeah, but you are a man and you have a black mother, black sister, black family, and you are there calling and classing women and saying all these things. And I'm wondering, what woman, and saying, oh, you know how much woman I get, how much, which woman, I got to be.
You know, I would say to you, man, if you got a problem with black women, take your butt home and discuss it with your black mama. Yeah, that's true.
It is sad, my darling. Send me an invite, Darla. Darla, send me an invite.
See how that conversation works out for you.
Send me an invite, Darla. You know, come on. We need to.
Huh? When you finish your race, you need to remember there's only one race, and that's the human race. But not, okay, you're right. But you know, look at it like that. And we all fall short. When you say only black people, maybe it's the only black people you know.
Well, because we have to talk about what we know. Because we have to talk about what we know because that's what we are.
Separate people because there's no way for you to know every black person on the planet Earth. No, we don't.
We only have to talk about Pookie and Riri.
Yeah, and black people that, well, how many black people do you know? Well, maybe you should get another set of friends if the black people you're dealing with is not right.
That's why you gotta get the Texas
Oh, well, come on. Well, depends on what area you live in. Some area you live in, you know everybody there. You live in one area, you know every black person there, what they'll do.
Don't do like other people. Stop trying to group all black people in the same boat.
Dora, send me an invite, sweetheart. I'm trying to get you on.
If you are a black person,
enough followers.
Huh?
if you
She doesn't have enough followers. She doesn't have enough. That's why I think it can't be wrong. It's weird how it can work for some, but it doesn't work for everybody.
Oh.
because you said that all black people and you feel like you ain't black. Maybe you're one of them people that you're speaking of.
But we have to speak of the black people because we are black. And that's what we are talking about. We can't talk about white because we're not white. We can't talk about Hispanic because we're not Hispanic.
I can
agree if you say black is not, the word black is not. I'm something.
Yeah.
So I'm not even going to use that terminology.
But the reason why I say that because you say, okay, all black people don't get along. Let me make you tell you something. Do all white people get along? Do all Mexican people get along? Do all black people get along?
They don't, but they stick together a lot better than what we do.
But they don't come on social media and bash one another.
That's because they stick together.
There you go.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I don't know what Facebook. I don't know what Facebook. I've been in plenty of white Facebook groups. Don't sit here and tell me they don't bash each other. They bash the hell out of each other. Mexicans too. Y'all just don't be in. Y'all just not in them groups. And most of the people probably you socialize is the same color as you. But I done been to plenty of Facebook groups, and you cannot tell me they don't bash each other on social. Hell, look at Trump. Look at that. They do it right here on the news every day.
That's the exception. That's the exception.
You Republicans. You lefties. They do it every day.
Well,
every single day. Don't sit here and tell me, oh, well, they all get along and they all stick together because the black people I know stick together.
But my dear, something. Let's tell you something. All right, maybe we should say they don't do it in a derogatory term. Because the things that I hear come out of some of our people's mouths is derogatory.
Yeah, it's bad.
And yes, darling, it's damaging for us. It is very damaging for us.
But that's
to do with generational things.
That's everybody. That's everybody. That's the human trait. It's not a black trait. It's a human trait.
Maybe a little bit more.
And I don't see what people do. The thing with people, they focus too much on the negative, and all the good things that our good kids that are doing and achieving gets overlooked.
Yeah, you're right.
You see what I'm saying? So when people come on my post, you're not going to be negative about none of that stuff on my post. See, a lot of people shut that down.
Yeah.
I got a lot of people of different races on my account. But they understand I am black, I live black, and I think black person all the time.
I get you, darling. I get you.
I have a question. When you say you black, you live black, what is black?
Because that's just the color that they identify me with.
Okay, that's the whole thing right there. That's what they
But I identify myself as black because that's what they identify me. So if that's what you want to identify me, I really don't care. Because my love for God really don't mean something, and He don't really depict the color of a person's skin.
And you're right.
I love you. We know there's a lot of people that make up that character. But you have to realize, do you know how many black communities were destroyed?
Yeah.
You know, we had our own hospitals, our own everything. We left the people alone. You know, they destroyed every white community, black community in the United States.
And do you know why that happened?
You know?
Do you know why that happened? Do you know why everything was destroyed?
Why was it destroyed?
Because we built it. We turned our back on our Father. Everything is in Deuteronomy. Read the whole chapter. Everything is there. We turned our back. We were the chosen ones. The first. We are in captivity. It explains it all. I don't think that myself.
Didn't he said that he wasn't going to destroy the world like that again? This
No.
the thing you're talking about. The thing
No, I'm talking about us white people in captivity. I'm talking about black people. We are suffering now.
No, white God didn't destroy these black communities. White people destroyed these black communities. Let's
Because we need to break
the
off the
white devil destroyed these communities.
Be careful of the name calling. Be careful of the name calling. We don't want them to shut us
Yes,
down.
it does have a lot to do with it. Yes, you need to go read.
God didn't kill all them people. The white man went in there and killed all them people. The white man went in there and killed them people.
I'm sorry, but he allowed it because he allowed things to happen. He allowed it because we turned our back on him. He allowed it to happen because this is what's going to happen when you turn my back. My chosen people, we turned our back on him. But that was what we did as a people. But you're talking about what happened in biblical days. It still applies, honey. You know, you're talking about what happened. I respect it. It still applies. If that was true, if we still have faith. It is. White man destroyed all that at a it's still happening to this day. Racism destroyed that. It is still happening.
Well, you know something, we cannot sit down and say the white man destroyed this. We cannot sit down and say we're not gonna work. You need to give somebody talk. You need to give somebody some time to talk sometime. You know, we can't sit down and say the white man destroy this and the white man this and the white man that. We have to take responsibility for action. And because this is a biblical program, we always have to interject the biblical cause of things.
So everything in life is not based on biblical.
Yes.
It's Bible.
Yes, it does.
So everything is so you tell me all the people are God's people? No, it's not. But everything manifests in the spirit first. Ain't none of the devil's people are here on earth. No,
the devil don't have any people. The devil don't have any people. The devil don't have any people. They're all God's people.
Everybody don't believe in God.
That don't mean that because they don't believe in God, that don't mean that they are of the devil or they are the devil's children.
Wasn't the devil God's people?
Yes.
Yes, he was.
Okay.
Yes, he was.
And he gets turned out.
On this earth, it always has been. He's always been running. He come to kill, steal, and destroy.
Correct.
And that's exactly what he's doing. He's in there destroying.
Yeah.
And he ain't gonna stop. That's all I'm saying.
That's his mission. But it can't stop. It can stop for you. you live the commandments and his laws and his statutes, we can't be righteous. We can't be holy.
That's right.
We can't walk like our Jesus. We can't.
You know, I always say it's not hard to be kind. All I have to do is be kind. I can't be held accountable for nobody else's actions. I can just try to be kind and live my life right in the best way I can.
And that's through his commandments,
That's
his
all
laws,
I
and his statutes. It's the only way. Through his laws, his statutes, and commandments. It's the only
But
way.
everybody don't care. The Catholic Church sure don't care about God's commandments.
That's on them. I'm not worried about that. I'm not
You
worried
have to
about
worry
that.
about that.
Bridget,
because
where
they
do you
doing
get
it wrong.
where you get all that
That's
from?
on them. That is
Yeah,
on
now they
them.
put
That is on
now they
them.
put all these wicked stuff on our kids. So we have to worry about it.
Well, okay, that's when you got to take care of your kid. You have to instill the righteousness upon your child.
Yeah, you need to tell them.
If you don't do the biblical things with your family,
These people don't care about none of that biblical stuff. They do not care. These people think they're above God. These people think they're above God. We are living with people who think they're above God.
It's so right, yeah. That's what
Okay?
everything.
And everything they do is aimed at destroying us.
And it will be.
Okay?
God is so merciful. He is waiting for us to come back. He is giving us a time. He is waiting for his children to come back. Okay?
And you know, when I go to church,
His children are grafted in. A lot has to do with generational bloodline and all that. Some of his children are grafted in, and some are due to bloodline. He's waiting for his children.
but we have too many false leaders today.
And we do. And
We have too many false leaders.
that's why you have that's why you have to ask the spirit of discernment to come in and for you to recognize that. Yes. Yes.
You know that, and I know that, but you gotta understand. There's people on this earth don't believe in God.
Yeah, there's a lot.
They don't care about none of that. They just care about like those kill, steal, and destroy.
do you believe in God, Bridget? Do you believe in God, Bridget?
For so.
Gordon?
I don't worry about what man do.
Yeah, and you can't.
I don't worry about what the Father. I can't say I am concerned. I am concerned about a lot of things.
Yeah, the Bible tells me, never let my heart be troubled, because I believe in God, believe also in, and he believe in me. So because I believe in God, my heart don't get troubled when I see the things happen in the world.
Yeah.
I am of the world, but I am living in the world, but I'm not of the world. I'm a spirit being.
I don't say I get troubled and bothered in that type of way. Only thing is I say is I can't sit here now like I don't see what's going on around me. Oh, not react to it. You know, I can't just sit here and see all these things going on. Okay. I just pray about it, like, you know, I really pray, like, I just say, hey, you gotta pray for your life today. So, but I'm not going to sit here and tell, like, I don't see the.
No, we see a lot of us see what's going on. So our mission is to receive and bring people back to our Father. That's supposed to be our mission. We are servants, and to bring people back to our Father, to help them to come.
We got to reel it back in. We got to reel it back in. Why men calling women masculine? We got to reel it back in. Reel it back into by the topic. The topic is, why do men call women masculine?
I think when men call women masculine, they would call me masculine because it's like, I'll change the title. Oh, I do stuff that they think is men are the only ones that should be doing. You know, I got AAA. If I in a situation where I ain't got time to wait for AAA, I will get out my car and change my
I don't think
To me,
so.
that's not. To me, that's not. Because everybody don't have a husband. Everybody don't have a husband. I mean, I've been for years. I know how to do it. That's why you got. That's not masculine. That's called.
As we said before, I think that man says women are masculine because of their mindset. A lot of women are argumentative. I don't want a man. I can do it by myself. And if you don't have any money, I don't want you. And if you don't have certain degree, I don't want you. And if you live a certain area, I don't want you. And you know what I mean?
But I don't think that's necessarily as a gold digger. I don't see that. It's just some people are just not gonna, because the position they're in, they're not gonna feel they want somebody that's gonna be right there with them or above them. Why would you go for it? Why would you lower your standards?
That's what happened to a lot of people. They lower their standards. That's why God said, "Let your light shine." I will let my light shine everywhere I go, and I'm not gonna dim my light to make you feel.
There you go. I'm dimming my light for my part.
Dim your light shining too bright. You dim your light a little bit so I can you come through now. No, absolutely not. No.
Oh my God. Oh, keep on talking. I gotta get a fan. I'll get a fan. My office is hot. Oh God.
But I don't understand. You know what? I don't even know what. And then I noticed that some men they call.
Yeah, because they have feminine side to them. They have the X and the X chromosome and the Y chromosome. They have that.
I like a man because a man who's a little feminine is a little caring and kind.
But you know something? Just listen. Just like my parents, my mother used to tell me, you live within your means. You know, there is a lot of people. I know. First time in Fort Lauderdale, this man comes to my house to put tile down, and he started telling me about his ex-wife. She was a teacher. She was a this, and he pop out a picture of her, which is half mixed something, long flowing hair, and this, and he's out there with dirty fingernails, looking crafty and dirty. Why do men or people think that you're not supposed to live within your means? If you are a garbage man or whatever, you look somebody who is compatible to you. You're not gonna go there and look for a doctor. But these people believe that you should go to school and get all your education, and then you go down to the garbage dump and pick up a man. It doesn't happen.
Hey, oh no, but make pretty good money.
It does, unless that person fell in love with you and don't mind what you're doing. But these young educational girls today, they're not going to pick you up.
That's why you gotta be equally yoked.
You have to be equally yoked.
A lot of times we doing our flesh.
And that's the reason why you have so much broken marriage and so much broken home, because people are not looking for somebody who is on their level.
Right, and it's bad because you can find a man and not as up to making as much as money as you, but if the man at heart is true, what is the truth?
Right.
Look for a man and then you can train him and both of you can get things going.
That's true.
You go to school, you said, honey, you know what I mean? Because a lot of time, they have to drop out of school, they didn't get all the education they want. And if the man is more, brighter or can read more than the woman, anyone who have more, can take the education faster, send him to school. But another thing is it, you send them to school, and as soon as they get the education, they leave you.
Okay, I just seen the comment. It's a man in here. Ask him.
Where's the
I
man?
have not been reading the comments. I'm so sorry.
Oh, James?
Yeah, I guess so, Mom.
Marvin Johnson? Explain to us. We want to hear concept for man. Because the woman is the be all and end all in our relationship in the world. Why do men choose women that they're not compatible with?
Bring him up, Mama. Maybe just invite him in, and then we have to just see what he says. Because usually a person can tell by the fruit.
I don't know if I don't see him come up. Oh, James, invite James. James, you look young. Are you young? If you're young, get out of here.
Wow.
I need old. I don't need young baby James. I need old James. Hey James. Good morning.
Well, you know what? I'm sitting next to a man. Maybe he can tell you.
Oh, you are.
Why do men choose women who not up to their level?
But you can ask him because he chose you, and I'm pretty sure you're all on the same level.
Hey James, I'm not hearing you. You're still twitching. James.
Sometimes it is for sex. They like they, it be for different reasons, I'm sure. But why? He just went to the bathroom. I'm gonna wait till he get out. I'm trying to ask him a question while he's in the bathroom.
I'm not seeing you, James. You're twitching around.
He coming up followers. Come up, Mr. James. How come you're not coming up?
He's gone. He's not coming up. Maybe it's data. Maybe don't have enough data.
Man will have baby with
yes, girl, come on. I don't know why, Darla. Yes, Darla, true. Because they go at night sleep with these women that they don't want to be seen with in the daytime.
Yeah.
And then that woman has 10 children for them.
Hey, he said women sometimes go with even women at night, but don't want to be seen with them in the daytime.
Yeah. I can't get you, James.
Because my husband says it be pride.
Huh?
Oh, it's raining over there and you have network. I figure that. Your network is bad. Okay, honey. I keep
He's up there, Mom. I see him in the box, Mom. He's up there.
Are you there, James? Stop in our dog. Stop in our Bridget. Stop in our Bridget. Let James talk. James. Hello. James. All right, James. You can drop out because it's not making any sense. I can't hear you. James.
Internet, Mom, because I'm having problems with my.
Yeah, he said that the internet there is bad. Wow.
Yeah, because I'm having with mine.
Sorry, James. Send your notes in. I wish I could get Darla up, but I can't get Darla up. Darla, why can't I get you up? Send me an invite. Send me an invite, Darla. I don't even see your name. You can drop off, James. I can't get you. I can't get Darla. Oh, Melissa gone too? Bridget? James? Hello, James? Melissa gone. She dropped off. Oh, Melissa said she don't have enough followers.
James just said something.
It's a bad connection. I don't know what happened to Christy. I haven't seen Christy today.
I haven't seen it today either.
Oh,
Maybe she's on
James.
another
I'm
line.
seeing James walking around. James. Hello, James. I'm seeing you waving, darling. I'm not, oh boy. I want to hear your take on that. Are you married, James? Are you married with kids? Or you want to marry me?
You might have ran him away.
Darla, send me an invite. I want to talk to you. Who the hell is this on my phone? People keep coming for mangoes.
Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Who is that there now?
There we go.
He's up on the box, but oh, there you go. Hi, Mister. Hi, James. I'm good. How are you, honey? I can't hear you too well. You got to speak in the mic. I can't hear you. Okay, I can't hear you.
He said he's going to connect his Bluetooth.
Oh,
Do something. We want to hear what you think. Thank you for your roses,
I
sweetheart.
think I'm following him already. I think I'm following. Yeah, I've been following James already. Hello.
Is that James said hello?
Yeah, but he's still low. I can't really hear him how good. Can you guys hear him?
Can you hear me, please?
Yes.
I can hear you a little bit.
Oh,
I want a manly man voice. I want to hear roar like a lion.
I can't. You gotta speak up, James. We can't hear you good.
That's why I'm a what they call me masculine woman. That's why I'm a masculine woman.
Well,
can you hear me now?
we can hear you, but not good like we should.
I am a take charge woman, James. You can't marry to me. No, because I'm a take charge. I'll pull you out the bed and throw you outside to cut the lawn.
He said you put him out the seat, throw him outside.
Oh yeah, and if you don't get up, I put water in you.
And you already got the lawnmower outside.
Oh yeah, I start rolling.
We better stop what you can't say.
I know.
What do you think about woman? Why do they call masculine woman, James?
Everyone has his own opinion, so you can get
You know something?
maybe
What does the Bible say about a masculine woman? That's
The Bible don't say anything about masculine woman. The Bible said woman should be, man is the head of the home.
Okay.
yes, that if it was the let's say the lion was the head of the forest and the house was
Ephesians 5:23 says that husbands is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church. and he is the savior of the body. So a woman relates to a man, and man relates to God. The man is the head of the house, and the man is over a woman.
What if the man doesn't lead right? Huh? What if the man is not leading right?
He's still whether he's leading right or not, he's still a man.
Yes, I understand that.
That's the reason why God have guys in the man when
Thank you. We have to work together.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in other words, you can teach them how to lead.
No, 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 no. No woman is allowed supposed to teach a man how to lead. A man is a born leader. No, a man is a born leader.
Yes, I totally agree.
What he says?
Because if that's the case, then why you gotta create Eve? He could just left it.
No, no, no. Eve is a helpmate. A woman is a helpmate to the man. A woman doesn't lead a man.
Our Father, our Heavenly Father is supposed to lead the man.
doesn't lead them. It's a helpmate, so she have to be there to help them. That's what God has to do. So, and even though the Bible says that no one is perfect, so when the man is going to the wrong way, the woman has to
Well, in that regard, if he's going the wrong way,
That's if they receive our Father, because you have a lot of people nowadays that don't do that. It's not like that. That's if the godly man, first you gotta get a godly man. A man
and if he's a godly man, he ain't gonna be going the wrong way.
Yeah, they can be godly. No, the wrong way, not first.
He's not supposed to.
A woman behind it. I totally agree.
But behind every good man, there is a woman.
A good woman. Yes, that's exactly what he just said. Yeah, yeah. Exactly what
Right here.
Right. So he's saying when the man is getting on track, he can have his woman to try to help him
right there, put us back on track.
put him back on track. Yeah.
All right. Woman don't have any time to be putting anybody back on track. He's supposed to be on track. He's a man.
That's the whole thing. We're supposed to have each other's back. We're
Uh-huh.
supposed to be there for each other.
If he's old, especially if he's old, he's supposed to have these things under
The
control.
man is the head. The man is supposed to lead the family to the right way to our Father.
And if the man is going to be wishy-washy and want somebody to put him back on track, let him go somewhere else with Pookie and Ray Ray, because I don't have time to put people on track.
Right. That means he's not a godly man. He's not on track.
A man is supposed to be on track. He's a leader. He's a king.
You're not perfect.
No, perfect.
No, no. And that is the problem today. You're getting all these wishy-washy men. If you're getting all these wishy-washy men, and then you start having problem about putting back and do this, I don't have time for that. Those are teenage things. That's right. You can't come to a woman like me and telling me I'm going to put you back in place, and then I put you back in place, and then what? What am I? A therapist? Uh-uh. No.
That's when basically that's the whole.
I am too old to be therapist. I don't want therapist. I am too old to be a therapist. I have been there, done that, and I'm not going to be a babysitter for a man. And I don't want any man to be a babysitter for me. I really
But the
don't.
whole thing is not about you or the man. It's about a father.
It is, but it's people living that way. Because if you are a manly man, you and all right, you have in Bible study regularly and pray regularly. That's a different problem. You won't want anybody to put you back together. I hear the man at church and they all get up and pray and carry on, and they don't want nobody to put them back together.
Yeah, that's well, you know, that's yeah, because there's no way they're letting that flesh override the spirit.
And then you begin to have the problem. That's where the problem is. And the minute you say something, they're gone on the street, they're gone, and the next thing you come in and tell you, I don't want this marriage anymore.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I know I know that.
Because you didn't solve this problem. Because he's looking for somebody to be a mother. I am not a mother.
Well, they lied. You know, they lied. I understand what you said. You be too old for that.
I am not a mother.
I didn't mean it. I mean, I think it would help you. We both stay on track and take both of us mentally and spiritually to try to stay in line with God.
One accord.
I am old and I get a man and he's going to tell me that teach me. Oh no. Uh-uh.
It's a lot of work. Relationships, especially as you get older, stuff. It's a lot of work.
That's why I don't want it.
It's a lot of work, and some people are not willing to do the work. Do you want it? I mean,
No.
that's not, you know,
No.
not for you, but some people do want it. But when you do get into it, you have to realize it's a lot of work. And when you go into another relationship, you got to realize the baggage. Because some people come into a relationship with baggage.
Yeah, I'm pettiness. Some of them I heard, some of them I hear talking, they are so petty and the little things.
I'm single. I'll be 56 next week coming up. I'm not ready. No, I'm not ready. No, I'm trying to get ready with my father first before I can even. I'm trying to build my relationship better with him before I can even open myself up to another man. No, I gotta open myself up to him first. Let his will be done, not mine no more. Not mine. It's not my will no more. No.
You get a mind unless you're a teenager. You're a 23-year-old meeting your first boyfriend. You're going to live together. You're going to, all right. And even those young people, they got it together than some of these older men. Those young people, some of them got it together. Some of these older men don't have it together.
My son got married at 21. He said, like, he's just happy.
There you go.
Right. He just is happy.
That's okay, James. I understand. I don't have time to talk about putting it together and all these kind of things. Those issues. Those issues bring problem in marriage. If you come in a marriage and you have to go seek therapist, seek the therapist before you come in the marriage. Clear up yourself. Don't come in there with any baggage. These women these days don't need the baggage. We don't want baggage. We're not bringing any baggage and we're not giving it, and we don't want to take any. Nobody wants baggage. We don't want baggage. And if you have all that baggage, you need to be going to the therapist. I am not a therapist, I'm not a doctor.
For me, I'm doing honestly with myself. I'm doing do stuff for myself. So I know I'm not even. Like I said, I'm not even trying to look for no relationship. I'm not. That's my last thing. The relationship I want is with my father.
I want a relationship. Any man out there, I want a relationship. Not you, James. Not you. You look a little young.
Just know, mom. Just know, mom.
He already sent them, Molly and Princess.
His will.
Not that you don't be thinking about something else.
I'll be picking him up by the string, by the waistband.
For me, it's like, I'm single. Ever since I've been divorced, I really, because I have issues. I'm not gonna lie, I have trust issues. I'm trying to learn how to trust my father. So I know I can't be in a relationship until I can fully have a relationship with my heavenly father.
Well, that's good. That's right.
I realize that.
Ain't no rush. You're trying to stop the relationship with God, and you should work on that. Because
That's what I've been doing, and I'm gonna wait that what's right for me, not my will. Because I know there's a lot of things out there. According to my heart, I'm not doing that.
it's on the same page.
I'm not doing that. I'm gonna let God do better than me.
All right, James. Who want to marry me? Who wants to marry me? Not you, James.
I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for the people that TikTok. I'm grateful because I have learned so much in my walk with my father, and they uplift me and help me to realize things and encourages me, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful, but TikTok is supposed to be done with by January. They're going to eliminate TikTok, you guys.
Who said?
That's why. Well, I was reading that yesterday, Mom.
They what?
You know why? The reason why they want to get rid of TikTok? Because the truth is coming out, and they don't want you to think about themselves. They want to control what you think. They want to control you like they got.
Yeah, they're under demonic control. It's a big difference.
Yeah,
that's right. The control they're under is demonic.
Yeah, they can't stop this. The fact that I get to speak to people all over the world and converse.
I know.
I didn't learn the things about the law. I didn't learn the things about the Bible. I didn't learn everything on TikTok.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I didn't know until TikTok.
And Facebook. Honestly, Facebook. Joining all them different groups.
Oh, see, Bridget, James is asking if you're married. He wants to marry you because I don't want him.
Oh, yeah. Saturday. No, for real.
What?
Are you married, James? I'm single, but I'm not looking, but I'm single.
Come on, married to Melissa. You getting married Saturday, Bridget?
Oh, you married Saturday? Yes. Oh,
so what are you doing in the room with the man? What is he doing there?
He comes over here to visit me.
You're not supposed to be there.
Well, we actually cleaned out my garage.
Oh.
Yeah, I got when I moved here, I had just threw everything in the garage. So when I moved stuff in, I just had so much stuff that I need to throw away, and my garage is a mess.
James loved you. He said you have a new guy. What the heck? Might as well I get out the show because James don't want me.
Yeah, he don't want me either. That's okay.
Might as well I get out because James don't want me. James want married woman.
If he's not American, I don't want either. I'm not taking no foreigners. I'm not going to take somebody who just want a passport. No, we're not doing
that. No, James, I'm happy the way I am. Unless I get a rich man with a lot of money who can buy me an Infiniti and a Mercedes Benz and one of those what they call a Range Rover, then
You can buy your own Range Rover. You can buy your own Mercedes.
I want him to buy it. It's more fun.
He said you probably can't handle it. I saw men outside too. That's funny. He said, "Well, you probably can't handle it." You go to men outside too. The one to bring the Range Rover, the one to bring the that's too funny. Now this is kind of funny now. This is all right now.
There you go. Those are the things I want. Anybody can get me those, they can come. After you get you have that, you bring it 3 weeks later, you can leave.
You got 2 cars. Oh, Bridget said she got 2 cars.
That's why I want Bridget, because Bridget is rich.
I want a godly man. For me, honestly, I want a godly man that's going to keep and fear the Lord first. Anything. That's the kind of man that I want in my life.
You know
I don't go out
something,
there to try to find.
you can get a man and you can turn him into a godly man.
Only God can. I cannot turn on my
No, but I mean, he can follow you. He can follow your way.
Only God.
All right, Bridget.
I gotta go water my garage before it gets hot. It's gonna be hot today.
Okay, darling.
Nice talking with you.
Same here. This is Smith
Yeah,
just
I
joined.
can, only thing I can be an example, but I want that man that's going to fear the Father, have the fear of my Heavenly Father, and it's going to help me and to guide me.
But you can meet him and you can introduce him to the Lord.
Yeah.
Because a lot of time you meet,
I want one that's already introduced. I don't want to be no.
a lot of time you meet some of these who said they are Christian and they have more baggage more than the worldlian, and they've been around the block. They've been divorced 3, 4, 5 times. I really don't want the Christian man per se if he's not really godly. Now we want you to come to James. We want James wants Bridget to come to Ghana. I'm gonna shut you down, James. You don't want me. Bridget is gone, and so do you. You don't want me.
He's so funny.
I went to the doctor today. My heart doctor gave me another 6 months to come back. He don't do anything. Oh, I saw my heart doctor today. Oh my God, my heart doctor went to my heart doctor. It seemed like she has little what do you call it, little thing around the lips, the little wrinkles. So it looked like she went and did that thing put in her lips, and my doctor looked like she put 2 potatoes on her lips. They were like,
oh my God.
I said, oh, what's wrong with these people? The woman lip was so big. I'm saying, enough of this already. I don't know. But she's pretty good. Oh, you're okay. Oh, I will see you 6 months. You know what they do. They don't do anything. Maybe she's going to the doctor with the baby. I hope nothing is wrong.
But I don't work all the night. Sometimes we share each other's lives. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. I haven't seen it. Well, this is the only one I get on today because I want to get.
I didn't come on Saturday. I didn't come on Saturday night. You said you was going to 2 o'clock. How did it go? I didn't come on. I was asleep.
Oh, come on. I didn't go on last night because I fell asleep and wake up 4:30.
Did you go to the one Saturday?
I did Saturday. Bridget was on there Saturday. Bridget was there.
Okay, what was the testimony or the ceremony about?
Yeah. I don't remember. Honestly, I can't believe that I don't remember. What is it?
You probably remember when we hang out.
I know.
All right, Mom. Yeah, it's all right.
I know. I could look on the live. I could look on the live. And can you go to my live when you see my live programs?
No, that's on you're on YouTube, right?
No, my live program on TikTok. You can't get to the live.
I'm on your live. I don't know how to do that.
I don't know how to go. You can, because there's so much. And that's why I have to make a program because people seem like they're not seeing the live, but the live is still there. All my live are there.
I don't know how to do nothing like
I don't
that.
know how to do it either. But
I think maybe you have to go to Explore or I don't know, Mom.
I don't know. Maybe you have to go when you go to my I don't know, my page or whatever it is, and then I don't know. I don't know how you do all these things. I wish I could make. I want to learn to make, and they told me already, and I forget. I can make program and then do them live, postpone the live, and then show it at a later time. That I would like. I would like to do because not every time you feel like coming on. It's just it's time consuming and it's not easy. But
you got the person that do help you with your website, yeah?
you see, I keep talking. I'm scared. I just told him I'm scared just now.
I guess you got a person to help you when you do your website.
It's a company. I get him on Facebook. No. My son sent it to me, but I'm still scared.
Why are you scared?
To give him $250 and I don't know him.
Well, that's why you just have to
And then he gone to James Country and I don't know where to find him.
Yeah, that's a chance that we have to take.
I'm gonna do it. I just tell him that I'm scared because he keeps sending me the page to pull out, and I'm going to my daughter, and I'm going to let my daughter fill it out later on.
That's when your daughter needs to step up. She not to do that. Why is she not stepping up? Father God, I asked your daughter, that mom's daughter, to step up and help her mom out in the time of need. To set aside the time to invest in her mother, for her mother can get to the next level. Father God, open up her daughter's eyes. Open up her daughter's eyes, because she has all the ability to do it. But Father God, let her know to help her mother.
I keep sending her the things that the website guy sent me, and so I'm going there today. We're gonna fill out the paper, and so he can start it because I want it to be done.
Maybe your daughter could be doing it in the background. You just don't know, Mom.
She ain't doing crap. Bridget, what? James at Bridget, like how it can be like that. What is he talking about?
I have no idea.
James, you run out Bridget. We're gonna run you off to James.
He's getting married, James. He's getting married.
We are single, James. James, over here in America, so I can show you how to do the lawn over here.
I'm single, but I'm not trying to mingle. I'm trying to mingle with my heavenly Father. I want to be with the true and only King, the Lord of Lord. That's my heavenly Father says. I'm trying to build my relationship better with Him.
That's right.
And then that's what I'm.
And we have the black woman that be. Oh, look at here.
Oh, there she is. Hi, sis. We was wondering where you were. You gonna call her up, Mom?
You get a job with your 5,000 children.
What?
You get a job with your 5,000 children. You get a job with your baseball playing children. 5,000.
Yeah, she got enough. She got how many kids she got? What, 4 or 5? That's not enough.
7.
That's enough.
7.
Oh,
7.
That's a starting team for basketball.
She's a good mother. Yeah. She's not even coming up. What happened to her?
Maybe she's busy at the time. Every time she'll come up.
No, I press it up there. I said, you know, at night my whole body hurting me.
Your whole body.
I told my daughter go, oh mommy, I don't know.
She said, no, I'm not getting to connect. Call her up, Ma. Try to call her
I
up.
just did.
Do it again. Try it again, honey.
Not even showing up.
Maybe her connection ain't bad, because mine's is like that sometimes too. That's why I don't come up. My connection. There she is.
Hello.
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 I've been in serious warfare.
Really?
I try doing deliverance to my husband. He has a succubus, spiritual wife.
Oh.
A while ago, I don't know if I'd mentioned to you all, he had sex with something without a face, and it attached itself to him. Over the time, his behavior started to change. Remember, he was down, he was losing all his weight. And I did my research, and it's called a succubus spirit or a spiritual wife.
Wow.
That's where Sister DeSantos Delilius come in, honey. I'm telling you. I know that you've seen the things that you said about the stars. In a way, I kind of think you misunderstood on some of that what she was saying, sister. But you really need to connect with her on that. Go read her, listen to her videos, and it'll help you. It'll help you with that. I am comfortable with her since when she prayed to that star. I think you took that out of context. She wasn't praying to the star. I think honestly, this is how I took it. She was saying, let that star, that light shine within you that is our Father. Let that light shine within you. Because people say, I have a star, the star. So I wrote down what she said. I wrote down the exact words and I looked at it and I was uncomfortable with it. She was like, let's take back our star. The star that the enemy took. And I was uncomfortable with that whole thing with that star, and I still feel uncomfortable with that. I took it as the star, that light that shines within us. No, it's not that. She was calling us star. I didn't take it. I know. I took it. Let that star, that light that shines within me, shine to show others to shine. That's how I took it. Honestly, that's for me. That's how I took it.
Anybody who deal with those things, there was a lady on here. There was a lady on here, and that's what she was dealing with. And I went to my bed, and my spirit told me to block her because she was doing something that I didn't want to be involved in.
And it's arise like star, shine and dim no more. I wrote down everything what she said because I was uncomfortable with that for my life. May my star be invisible to dark and evil forces. She was praying to her star. I took it as the light was in her. That's how I take it.
Well, if the light wasn't her, why would she be saying star? She would say God.
My discernment is very good, and I'm not straight. I'm gonna tell you guys something. I'm gonna just bring it to your attention. My daughters just left. They left. My daughter and my granddaughter. They left Wednesday. Last week Wednesday, they went on vacation to California. Now they're in New Mexico. Okay, the whole time I sit at the table. That's where I do my worship and my prayer. I sit at the table with my Bibles and everything in my notepad to take notes. I was sitting there and there was this book there, a book that I paid no attention to. Okay, but I know it was there. Now, just the other day, because I smoke cigarettes, I'm like, there was a hole in this book, pretty book. There was a hole. I'm like, wait. I'm like, why is there a hole in the book? I know I don't sit here and smoke. I go outside and smoke. I opened up the book. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And I don't know why it was put there, but my granddaughter, she had a ritual book.
Wow.
Yes. And then she had it. I can see that she had it for a while. That's when she was younger because I can see the handwriting. And I see my daughter's writing in there and helping her with some math stuff, yeah? But she had, oh, my Father Jesus, she had, it was a book of rituals.
Wow.
Now, and the whole thing, and I'm like, oh, Father, how could I be so blind? Because it was sitting up there, but something told me, why is there hole? I don't smoke here. Why is there hole? But I opened it up. It's like the whole thing, the book was an eye. It's a thin eye.
Wow.
But I opened up the book and I read some of the things, and it's so sad because my granddaughter doesn't realize it. That's why I'm waiting for my daughter to get back to talk to her about this thing. But in my spirit, I know my daughter's gonna say, "Oh, she don't know." And I try telling my daughter, monitor your daughter on her iPad, monitor her with a phone, which I think she was too young to have all this stuff. But because there's been times where I go in the room and she jumps, and I'm like, "What are you jumping for?" She's trying to hide her iPad. So I know she's doing things that is not right. But
Yeah.
anyway, I found this book. I know my granddaughter doesn't realize it. Okay, I know she doesn't realize what that book is for. But she has me. She has her mother, and she has my other daughter. My other daughter, because I have twin girls. She has me, her mother, and her auntie, and one of her friends in this thing where she's saying certain, speaking, whatever on her mind. But the whole thing, her not knowingly, that she put us on an altar of
Oh my
witchcraft.
Lord.
She, like, no, and no, Father, you just don't know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And she doesn't, my grandma doesn't know. But, the whole thing about it is, I know where she got that book. Me and my daughter, well, we want to know. But we already have a feeling where she got that book. It's from her nana and her papa. It's the daughter
That's
from the
crazy.
nana and it's the daughter from the nana and the papa. Now her papa, he's a pastor now. But I know that the daughter, his daughter, gave my daughter. One of them in that family gave my daughter that, my granddaughter. I know it had to come from there.
And let me tell you something, sweetheart. A
And
lot of
you know
these people you see on here
what?
who talking about God, that's what they were from.
Okay, hold on, Auntie. Hold on, Mom. Well, I know that they're leaving. They're leaving. They're leaving at the end of the month. But it's been so much going on. But when I seen that book and I opened it and I read what some of the stuff my granddaughter wrote me, it made me realize so much how my granddaughter is towards me because she has I love her to death, but she has been somewhat the conflict between me and my daughter on some things. Yeah.
The devil was
Yes, I know.
that
And my
was
one
going
daughter,
to
she
the
said, she's like, well, you know what? She said, and I prayed to God. I prayed and I asked him to expose, to remove the things that is not. I asked him, and you know what? And those people that's been in my grandmother's life, they were there before I was there.
Wow.
That is set to my grandma because I was in Hawaii, but they were there.
Daughter
But
said
I asked him
opening
to
doors
remove
that
it
she
even
can't
before,
close.
even though I didn't even know this, but I asked God before to remove everything that's none of you in this house. And I've been praying and doing everything I'm supposed to do. And they are leaving at the end of this month. They're leaving. And my one daughter, she said, well, it's a good thing that they're leaving. And I was like, praise God, because I've been praying for it to remove it from my family, remove anything that's not you, everything. But it goes to explaining everything. For me, I got revelation on why my granddaughter is the way she is towards me. And it opened my eyes, and I was just hurt. But the book was in front of my face for like 4 or 5 days until I realized it. Until I seen a pool, but it was sitting right there. It wasn't there, so I don't know why my granddaughter why it was put there for some reason. I don't know, but I guess God was trying to tell me but it did come to light. I did see it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm so glad. I know it's gonna hurt my granddaughter the leaving and everything, but I'm so glad that he's removing those things because my granddaughter, she's only 9, she doesn't realize that. She doesn't. And I telling her mother before, monitor her, you gotta monitor because I know my granddaughter's doing something and it's sneaky and I just know it. Even my other daughter says the same thing. But everything is starting to open up and everything is starting to be seen, especially when I found that book. But yeah, but basically, she placed me, my daughter, her mother on the altar, and one of her friends.
Do you remember? It's not flesh, it's spirit.
Yeah, I know it is. And that's from her half sister, which is the Nana, which are not blood, but that's the Nana. And I know that that's the one who gave her the tea. I just know she's the one who gave her those vaccines. And these are supposed to be Christian people. These are supposed to be the father's a pastor.
But she's a baby at 9.
I'm gonna go pray. I'm gonna go pray.
Please pray for there's a lot going on right now. I talked to some other sisters that I'm involved with online today. Yeah, there's a lot going on with just me and my one daughter, which is my granddaughter's mother. It's a lot going on. It's a lot. And my granddaughter, she doesn't realize. I know she does because she's young. She's innocent. I know she doesn't realize. And my daughter's like, well, she wanted to tell her mom and call. I said, no, just wait. Let her have, because they're on vacation. I said, no, just wait. We just wait till she gets back, and then we'll sit down and we'll talk.
Okay,
but
my
I
dear.
just know that my daughter, my granddaughter's mother, her mother, which is my daughter, I know she's gonna make excuses because she always makes excuses for a lot of things for her daughter. I know that she's gonna make excuses. Well, she didn't know yesterday, and she didn't know. But like I said, this book it's been here for a couple of years because I can see by my granddaughter's handwriting. I can see that my daughter did some math problems with her in this book, and that's older math, yeah, because she's in Kumon. And I know it's been here for at least 1.5 years to 2 years, that book.
Wow.
But anything.
Well, somebody must have given it to her.
Yes, her Nana and her Papa, the daughter of the Nana and her Papa. And the Papa, he's a pastor. Yes, it's their daughter. I know it's either from them or the daughter, which I believe is from the daughter.
Wow.
But I won't know until they get back. I told my daughter, no, there's other things going on in the house too. And I told my daughter, no, just wait. Let her enjoy her time. Let her enjoy her vacation. Then we talk to her when she gets home. But I know that my daughter's going to make excuses for her daughter's behavior. But she doesn't know. Yeah, she probably does. She doesn't know. I agree with that. But that's why she has to monitor her. I keep trying to tell my daughter she's doing something. I just couldn't put a finger on it. Because I go in the room and she jumped. I'm like, why are you jumping?
So those are that's the loophole. That's the loophole that they use to bring spirit in your home. Because they can pass it through her.
There you go. Yes, Ma. It's Ma and Sister Diamond. Yeah. But just like I said, there's other things going on with my daughter too. That, I kept to myself and, didn't talk about it, but I finally did talk about it with my one daughter yesterday, and I talked about it with a couple people today. And, because I'm not working, it's food, Father Jesus. But, the only thing I could do is lay there at my Father's feet and give it to him. But yes, I couldn't believe it when I seen that ritual. It said book of rituals.